iPhone turns into an emulator console, WWDC 24 and special personas for Vision Pro. My name is Roman Michenko, an engineer at Clean My Mac, and let's get started with the most important updates from iOS and macOS. For starters, a blitz of short news. At China's request, Apple has removed several popular messaging apps from the Chinese App Store, including Threads, Signal, WhatsApp, and Telegram. Apple seeks to expand the campus in Singapore with a new $250 million investment. Apple Vision Pro gains more in the medical field. Recently, the device was used to help a surgeon during a shoulder arthroscopy in Brazil. Apple announced the Let Loose event, which should take place on May 7th. Most likely, we'll see the new iPad models. Developers have created a repository with examples of embedded projects on Swift for various microcontrollers. WWDC 24 has been officially announced and will take place from June 10th to 14th. Like last year, Apple will host an offline event in Apple Park. Some developers have already received invitation to visit the campus and attend the presentation on the June 10th. For everyone else, there will be an online broadcast available. We will be reviewing the event on this channel, so subscribe to make sure you don't miss out. At WWDC, Apple is to present the new versions of operating systems and development tools. Rumors about new features in iOS 18 are already spreading online, with AI enhancement and Siri updates frequently mentioned. Insiders say this could be one of the biggest updates to iOS. We'll find out if that's true in just a few months. As for macOS, there isn't much information yet, but I hope Apple is preparing something special for Mac users, beyond just a name change. Speaking of names, our team has a tradition of guessing what the new macOS version will be called. Do you have any guesses? Please share in the comments. Apple has updated the App Store guidelines. In addition to allowing music apps like Spotify to include links for in-app payments, Section 4.7 has been revised. Now, apps can offer software that is not embedded in the binary file, such as HTML mini-games and mini-apps, streaming games, chatbots, and plugins. Additionally, retro gaming console emulators can now offer game downloads. Of course, the developers of the main app are responsible for any additional software offered within their program, including compliance with all relevant laws. In the wake of this update, emulators for the games from old consoles began to appear. One such emulator is Delta, which, unlike its predecessor, GBA for iOS, can be downloaded directly from the App Store. Delta supports games from the Nintendo DS, GameBoy, NES, and others. To install classic games, you need to create a ROM file. This is typically done by the ROM operators, extracting the game from the cartridge and converting it to the necessary format. I am really pleased with such a surprising update to the rules, because community of enthusiasts who save program from becoming an abandonware is only grows. The Apple Vision Pro recently received an eagerly awaited update with the support for special personas in SharePlay activities. This allows users to interact inside apps in a more immersive mode, with special co-presence and hand reconstruction. To implement special personas, you need to set up SharePlay activities in your app. When a participant joins an activity, the system selects or opens a scene that supports this activity, and also create a shared coordinate system for all participants. Scenes manage the content of windows, volumes, and spaces of the app associated with the specific activities. To enable the system to respond to actions within SharePlay, you need to configure the activation conditions for each scene, which are necessary for processing NS user activity objects and other upcoming events. To specify an activation conditions for a scene, you need to, for SwiftUI, add the handle external events modifier to your scene type, and for UIKit, configure the scene activation condition property in the scene will connect to method of your scene delegate. This update gives even more possibilities for developers to create more engaging collaborative applications. That's all from me. All the links will be in the video description. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming episodes. See you next time.